Hello and a very warm welcome again to Moorgate Andrology. And today I want to talk about how to get the best penis enlargement surgery. I speak to a lot of guys who are looking for this operation. They're doing their research, they're doing their homework on the internet, and sometimes they find it very difficult to choose and to decide which is the best route to go. And I wanted to share some key facts, I think, which if you're looking for penis enlargement, you should keep these in mind. And if you follow these key facts and key principles, then I think you're well on your way to choosing a good provider for your penis enlargement surgery. Now, the first thing that I want to mention is it's really important that you choose a urologist for your penis enlargement. Now, a urologist is a specialist in a specialist area of medicine called urology. And urologists are used to dealing with guys for genital surgery and associated problems. They've got a lot of experience in treating erectile dysfunction and various operations on the genital area. So they have a deep understanding of the anatomy. That's the key takeaway phrase, really. They have a deep understanding of the anatomy, and you can be assured that you're going to be treated by a fully qualified professional. Now, the other key point to remember is in the lengthening surgery. There have been some developments in recent years in lengthening surgery in that your urologist will use something called a silicone buffer, which is an implant that's placed between the space that's created when the ligaments are divided to give you this extra flaccid length. Now, we know that if a silicone buffer is not used, then there's a high chance that the two ends of the ligament can join up again and reattach. And we don't want that to happen, because if you have this happen, then the penis can be even shorter than it was before the surgery started. So a silicone buffer placement is vital to the success of what's called ligamentosis surgery. You may hear that phrase, ligamentosis surgery, which is lengthening of the flaccid state of the penis. And given that most guys tend to go for length and girth surgery together, it's an important fact to remember. Now, the other point I wanted to mention is in the thickening aspect. So at the same time as the penis is lengthened, it can also be thickened. And this is done by the transfer of some body fat. And this is usually taken from your stomach or your inner thighs. Now, again, in recent years, there have been sort of purification systems introduced to help take out the unwanted material from the fat before it's injected into the penis. And these systems, just to mention a couple, Lipivage or Pure Graft, these are systems that are used. And it's not a machine, these are individual systems that are purchased for each patient. And the fat goes through this purification process after it has been liposuctioned from your belly and before it's injected into the penis. And it does remove this debris, this blood and oils from the fat, which make it much easier for the urologist to work with. And also it helps to improve its survival rate. So make sure that if you're having penis enlargement surgery, that there is such a system for the fat transfer. Another point to remember is your surgery should be carried out in a registered private hospital, which is registered with the Care Quality Commission, or sometimes called the CQC. So the location of your surgery should be in a registered private hospital. And last but certainly not least is the aftercare. Make sure that when you book a penis enlargement surgery, that everything is taken care of in the event of any post-operative complications where you may need to, for example, you may need to go back to theatre if you get an infection of the silicone buffer, for example. Thankfully, these are rare complications, but you want to know that if there is any problems after the surgery, that you're not going to have to pay. That's a really important point. Make sure that the aftercare is all encompassing and all inclusive of everything to do with that operation. So there we go. That's all from me today. I hope that's given you an insight into the key areas to look for when you're doing your research into penis enlargement surgery. If you'd like to know more about penis enlargement surgery, then please get in touch with us here at Moorgate Andrology. You can find out a lot more on our website at www.moorgateandrology.co.uk. We've also made several hundred videos here on YouTube about all aspects of penis enlargement. That's all from me today. I look forward to seeing you back here at Moorgate Andrology very soon. Until then, bye for now.